Welcome to drill 2 of Learn to Learn. As promised, this one will be about my experience using these techniques in drill 2 of the Gmoney JavaScript drill, where we had to build a function, and a function where we would find transactions between two particular dates passed in. Had a lot of trouble with that one, but through perseverance and some play, I was able to accomplish this and move on. Just like always, what we're gonna do is make sure I use the restroom, I'm fed, I'm watered, all the things that might be causing a distraction. If I need to, I'll be putting my music in, getting in a quiet place so I can focus, and then along with a couple new things. As you can see here, just like last time, I have my thoughts with the addition here of a couple questions. These questions help direct my workflow and keep me focused, gives me something to be working towards, almost such like a goal. Another thing is this Pomodoro timer by Be Focused. I'm on a 20-minute work, 5-minute rest cycle. This allows me to be more honest in my work and gives me a sense of urgency of it. This has definitely improved my efficiency in working, along with gave me built-in rest where I can give my mind a break, thus reducing mental fatigue, along with sporadic longer rest breaks in order to, again, assist with that mental fatigue, making sure that I don't get inefficient with my workflow. With that, let's take a look here at my workstation where we built the function out, and about on this if statement is where I ended up getting stuck. The first thing I played with is trying to find how to turn a string date into a number in JavaScript. With that, I came across a few different methods here. However, seeing that both Mozilla and W3 have this date.parse function, I knew it would be a good option to go with, and in that found that this date.parse function counts the milliseconds from the date that you pass into the parentheses, counts the milliseconds from January 1st, 1970 to that date, allowing transactions to be turned from a string, as you can see here in the README, into a number, as you can see here in REPL. With that, like I said, I was running into problems, particularly right here. I did not use the date.parse on the parameter of date A. I was wondering why my function was not working, and then ended up giving up that night because it was getting nowhere with it. Next morning, came in, asked a couple of people some questions, in this case Haley this time, where she made two variables using this new date, and then on the parameters that she was passing into that function in order to get her answer. That gave me an idea about maybe I need to set that up similarly with my date.parse, have my date.parse act on both my parameters. Then when I also went into REPL, just to get an idea of what date.parse did to a string date, I got this number, which then made all those things click together and fall into place. Within 5 minutes, I had the correct answer, submitted it, and got it back with no sendbacks. So that was all the things that helped me with this, along with some other reflections, such as a good idea on how to do my vlogs for my LinkedIn profile. That way I can keep a good reflection of my time here and what I'm doing without overburdening myself and making me resentful of those times. You can read more in my reflection. As you can see here, it's quite lengthy. That will be posted up onto my LinkedIn site today. Have a good one.